I feel like Pokken Tournament is one of the most underrated and one of the most unique fighting games in recent history. Not only is it a fighting game based on one of the most popular IPs of all time, its approach to the fighting game genre is really different, having different phases. One phase being an open arena style fighter, and the other phase being a traditional 2D fighting game. I really feel like Pokken was a fresh approach to the fighting game genre. Normally we will just get like an arena fighter or just a traditional fighter, never a hybrid between the two. So this was like an innovation in my eyes. While I didn't play too much of Pokken, the only thing that really kind of like struck me as odd is the roster of Pokemon they chose. By the end of Pokken, including Pokken Tournament DX Pokemon, there was 21 available Pokemon to play as. So like the name suggests, Pokken and Tekken are related, so a lot of the Pokemon in this game fight like Tekken characters. Some of the biggest examples are Pikachu just basically being Heihachi, Charizard having Devil Jin / Devil Kaguya moves, and Garchomp is literally just Brian. That being said, there's about 4 or 5 Pokemon that probably should have been in this game just without a thought. And when I mean like they blatantly should have been in, it's like these Pokemon legit have Tekken counterparts for the most part. I'll just get 3 obvious ones out the way. Where's the whole Hitmon family tree? If you're telling me that there's a Pokemon fighting game that doesn't have Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee in the starting roster, I would tell you you're crazy. But yet here we are with a Pokemon fighting game that does not have Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee in the starting roster. And like, even look at their poses, man. Like, it's Steve and Harangue. Like, what are we doing? And don't even get me started on Hitmontop, because apparently somebody just ain't seen the vision. And if you're asking yourself, what vision is he talking about? Just look at this. Hey, look, I could be blind. I do wear glasses, so what do I really know? So another Pokemon that would be good for Pokken would probably be Greninja, but I kind of understand why they left him out. I feel like they didn't want him to be in Pokken and Smash Bros. At the same time, but his popularity would have warranted it. Also, you could have gave him Kunimitsu and more or less Raven's moveset, and it would have worked perfectly. There were so many other Pokemon that I could have put in this last spot, but this one is also kind of one of those things where it's like, did y'all have y'all eyes closed when y'all looking in the Pokedex? Like, this perfectly fits too. I feel like they must have really just skipped over Hariyama in the Pokedex, because there's no way you look at this Pokemon and be like, we can't possibly make this Ganryu, right? There's probably more things to consider, maybe playstyles, balancing, even popularity that I don't know of behind the scenes. But it feels like these Pokemon were too on the nose just not to include, so it feels like a wasted opportunity. I feel like these are the Pokemon that I would want to see in a sequel to Pokken, or if, like, I don't know, if the modding community just gets bored and wants to add Pokemon to the game. What do you guys think though? What Pokemon do you think needed to be in the game, or would you like in a potential sequel? As always, I appreciate you guys listening to me yap about whatever I be yapping about. If you wouldn't mind, consider subscribing, consider commenting, consider liking the video if you like the video. And as always, you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time.